Welcome back to a Faster PC live support. I know you've been waiting all week for this show. Well, you don't have to wait any longer. Get excited. This time, this is exciting. We're actually going to be helping people resolve their computer problems. We may help you resolve your computer problems. So give us a call, 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590. Or you can head over to our Facebook or YouTube video. Either go to Facebook, search for a Faster PC. We have almost 23,000 likes. Go to YouTube. YouTube channel is kind of new, and we don't have as many likes over there, but get over there and you can watch the show there as well. Or you can head to our website at fasterpc.com. We have links to both our Facebook page and our YouTube channel where you can watch this show in its entirety. And you know what? If you're driving down the road, you're doing other things, you're not able to watch right now, you'll be able to watch the show in its entirety at your convenience after the show is over. So, but if you have a computer question, if you have a computer problem, if something's not working, now is your chance to get your problem solved for free. Give us a call, 772-340-1590, and let's see whether we can help you on this show resolve your computer problem. Also, we do have technicians that are standing by in the shop ready to resolve computer problems, and we'll be there today until 2, but you don't have to wait until then. Remember, computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
Yes, you do, and we are back ready to answer your questions, ready to help you resolve your technical problems as well, answer your technical computer and technical problems and questions. So we are here, so we want to actually just help you out with that. Give us a call, 772-340-1590. If you have a computer or technical question, it's not just about computers anymore. We do have computers and technical issues. And there's so many things that happen today. You have smart TVs, smart thermostats, smart doorbells, smart outlets, smart refrigerators. There's so many things that are that are connected today in the house, in the office, and we can help you with all of that. And of course, we are here ready to answer your questions. But in addition to answering your questions, we also do have, we also are going to be talking today about the dark web. So this is, we started talking about it a little bit last week, but we're going to talk about it this week. And we do have a trivia question. And the trivia question is, who created the dark web? So who created the dark web? And I have 2 hints for you. One, it was not Al Gore, even though Al Gore has claimed to have created the internet. Al Gore did not create the dark web. Also, in addition, it was not Donald Trump. We know that he gets blamed, and sometimes he's partially responsible for what he gets blamed for, but it wasn't him. But anyway, if you can name who created the dark web, and you can, if you want to participate in this, our number is 772. The number to call is 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590. And if you do answer that question, if you're the first person to answer that question on this show, or you could even type it into the comment section on one of the live videos. But if you're the first person to answer that, then what we'll do is we will actually give you a free dark web scan for your own use, or for if you have a business or an organization, you want to find out what information, if any, of your information is out on the dark web, then we can help you out with that. And of course, we do offer that for individuals and for businesses as well, so that you can know what what the dark web is, and what your information, what information of yours could be out there on the dark web. So what is the dark web? You probably have heard about this, and again, we talked about it a little bit last week. But what we're talking about when we talk about the dark web, what are we saying? What are we talking about when we talk about the dark web? It's kind of a mysterious name. But what the dark web is it is a method of routing you from where you are to where you want to go through multiple servers. So you actually don't go from, typically on the web, if you, let's say you type afasterpc.com or wpsl.com or wcno.com, whatever you type, you hit enter, you go from where you are, you go pretty much directly to that site. There might be, definitely your internet service provider is going to take you on a few hops across the internet to get there, because you're connected at your house or your business or your institution, whatever it is, and then you're hopping from there to out to their network, to the internet service provider's network, and they may have a few DNS servers along the way, or a few legs of traffic along the way, but you're going to get pretty much directly to where you're going. Very direct compared to the dark web. On the dark web, you're going to hop from site to from server to server to server to server to server to server to server, and really at each step along the way, they don't really know where you're going. But you end up getting to where you actually want to be, and because there's so many hops and the locations in between don't really know where you're going, then what happens is there's a high level of anonymity where you could theoretically actually browse the dark web without anyone knowing that you're browsing the dark web. Now, there is illegal activity that does happen on the dark web. We'll talk a little bit about that. There are things that are sold, even people that are sold, and images of people that are sold that are illegal. So, there are government agencies, at least here in the United States, that are actually searching for people in America that are committing crimes or maybe viewing sites that are illegal, and with the intent of trying to prosecute. So just know that even though there is the possibility of browsing anonymously, you also have the possibility that that a federal agency could actually be out there kind of watching and seeing, and finding out and trying to find out who you are if you do go to the dark web. By the way, there's some dangerous stuff on the dark web, so again, it's not something that you really want to just go out and look at. But because there's so many so many hops along the way, what happens is you don't really know. There is a lot of anonymity. One thing you want to do, if you do want to search the dark web, you probably wouldn't want to use first of all your computer to do so. You would want to have a computer that you're just willing to throw away afterward, and you would want to use a VPN that is going to be anonymous as well, and because your search engine or excuse me, your internet service provider would actually still know that you had attempted to go to certain sites. Now, the dark web actually uses a browser called a Tor browser, and what actually happens is, again, you're using this Tor browser, and you're going to the site that you're eventually going to. You're gonna go through multiple hops along the way, and then when you leave the dark web, you actually go out another way. So you're not actually coming back the same way you came in. So on the way out, they don't really know where you went either. So some of the things that we'll talk about today, what types of information are available on the dark web. And it's not just information. There are products that are available on the dark web, some of them legal, some of them illegal. So there's software that's available on the dark web, again, some legal, some illegal, and various tools. And so we'll talk about that. We'll also talk about the types of information that's available, and why why it's important really to know what, if your information is on the dark web, why it's important to know that it's out there, what is out there, so that you can address that and rectify and correct the situation, so that hackers or malicious actors cannot exploit your information that is available on the dark web. So we'll be talking about that coming up next.
You're listening to a Faster PC radio here, heard every Saturday in the 10 o'clock hour right here on this station, and stream live to our Facebook page. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back, ready to answer your computer questions. So you know what? If you have questions, well, we can't answer them unless you ask them. Our number, if you want to have your computer questions answered, is 772-340-1590. 772-340-1590. Also, you can type your questions into the comment section of our live Facebook video that's happening right now over at Facebook. You can go there, search for Faster PC. We have almost 23,000 likes. Or you just go to our website, afasterpc.com, click on the link to listen to a Faster PC radio. We're here. We're ready to answer your computer questions, and we'll be right back to do that. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
This is Brian Longworth, host of a Faster PC Radio, where we answer your computer questions for free every Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. But it gets even better than that.
Now, wait a minute. How could it possibly get any better than that?
Yes, Cliff. A Faster PC has technicians standing by every Saturday ready to work on your computer.
Wait a minute. Technicians standing by on a Saturday?
Well, Cliff, a Faster PC has technicians standing by Monday through Friday for standard and emergency service, both in-shop and on-site. That means you can bring your computer to a Faster PC, or a Faster PC can come to you. And if you need computer service in a hurry, we offer emergency service both in-shop and on-site. We can handle anything from software installs, viruses, spyware, to multi-site VPN networking. Computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
A Faster PC, conveniently located at 7186 South US 1, Port St. Lucie, and on the web at afasterpc.com. For more information, call 878-5978. 878-5978. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
From the founding of our company, a Faster PC has provided our customers with quality service and computer products at competitive prices. We find that in the current economy, this is more important than ever. A Faster PC recently conducted a market survey and found that our prices are the least expensive in the area. Some of our competitors charge twice what we charge. Perhaps that's why more customers are turning to a Faster PC. We're helping our customers save money by repairing their computers rather than replacing them.
Now, wait a minute. You mean a Faster PC saves customers money?
A Faster PC offers the most competitive prices for computer repair in our area.
Wait a minute. Technicians that know what they're doing for less than the competition?
That's right. A Faster PC can handle anything from software installs, virus, spyware, and malware, and those annoying pop-ups, to QuickBooks, Metisoft, and SoftEnd support, from wireless networks to hardware networks. Computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
Conveniently located at 7186 South US 1, Port St. Lucie, and on the web at afasterpc.com. Call 878-5978. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
Welcome back to a Faster PC Radio. I know you've been waiting, a whole few minutes for the next segment of today's show. If you've been waiting to give us a call so that you can get your computer question answered, well, now's a great time to give us a call. Give us a call. The number here at the studio is 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590. Of course, if you're a little bit shy, maybe you don't want to call and be on the radio, this is your opportunity, by the way, if you do want to be on the radio. But if you're a little bit shy, maybe you don't want to be on the radio, you don't want people to hear what you say, then you can actually head over to our Facebook video. It's a live Facebook video going on right now. You can head over there. Just go to www.afasterpc.com. Click on the link to listen to a Faster PC Radio. That'll take you to our Facebook page, or you can go to Facebook, search for a Faster PC. You'll find our page. We have between 22 and 23,000 likes. You'll be able to actually get over there, scroll down on the page a little bit. You'll see the live video, and you can type your question into the comment section. Now, your question doesn't have to be on what we've been talking about. It can be on any topic as long as it's computer related. So head over there and you can be on the show, or just give us a call, 772-340-1590. We did also want to remind you that we have technicians standing by ready to resolve computer problems. Our number in the shop is 772-878-5978, and we are located at 7190 South US 1 in Port St. Lucie. Again, the number is 772-878-5978. Computer problems?
You need a faster PC.
Yes, you do, and we are back ready to answer your computer questions, ready to help you resolve your computer and technical problems, and answering your technical problems or questions as well. And we want to let you know, just remind you, your question doesn't need to be on the topic we're talking about that we have picked out. It can be on any topic as long as it's computer or technology related, and if it takes us in a different direction, that certainly is perfectly fine. And what we'll do is if we need to roll this session over to next week, we'll do that. We'll just we'll just continue the conversation. We don't have to you are the most important part of this show, the callers. And speaking of callers, we do have a trivia question, as I mentioned in the last segment, and that is who or what organization, because there's kind of a little bit of two possible correct answers here, but who created the dark web? And so if you have if you know that, if you're the first person that answers that here on this show, we will give you a free dark web scan that you can use for your own purposes, or if you are a business owner, or maybe you have a medical office or a dental office, another professional office, or you run a nonprofit or a church, you want to run it on your organization, we can do that as well. So if you want to take part in that trivia question and you think you know the answer, the number to call, our number is 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590, and Cliff will put you on the air. He'll let me know that you're on the air, and we will go ahead and put you out there so that you can so that you can answer the question and get your free dark web scan. Now, what kind of information is on the dark web? What is on the dark web, and should you be concerned if your information is on the dark web? Well, here's the types of information. This is not a complete list, but here are the types of information and even products that are available on the dark web. So on the dark web, usernames and passwords are bought and sold. So for instance, if you were, let's go back maybe 10 years, and I'm just kind of ballparking that figure, but let's go back around that time, and let's say that you were a Yahoo user, and Yahoo had a breach. They didn't, by the way, admit that they had a breach and notify their users for 2 years. By the way, in today's environment, if that had happened today, Yahoo would have had hundreds of thousands of dollars in fines for not notifying, for failing to notify their users. This is one thing that happens when there is a breach, when there's a data breach. If you own a company or an organization that has been breached, you have a legal duty to notify your customers, your employees, your patients, whatever your parishioners, whatever the case may be, and let them know what information was taken so that they can take the appropriate action. You may, in some jurisdictions and under certain circumstances, you may also need to provide identity theft monitoring for a certain period of time. So, and if you don't do all that, if you don't even notify, and you have to notify the appropriate government agencies as well within a certain period of time. If you don't do that notification, fines start racking up. So Yahoo would have received massive amounts of fines for not reporting this. But really, for 2 years, users' email addresses and part of their password, because they didn't get the entire password, but they got part of the password. And the issue was what the hackers were then able to do. They were able to put that information on the dark web for sale, and anyone that wanted to, mostly would be hackers and scammers, would go out there and actually purchase this information, and then the malicious ones would go and try to crack the password. So how did they do that? Well, they have what's called bots that actually are computers. You probably have seen this when you go to log in sometimes. You have to solve a riddle or a problem, or pick the pictures that have buses or cars or crosswalks or traffic lights to prove that you're not a robot. Well, there actually are computers that are called bots. They're not really technically robots, but they're called bots because they're automated. They're programmed to go to, let's say, yahoo.com or AOL.com or Microsoft, Outlook.com, Live.com, Hotmail.com. All of these different webmail providers, Comcast.net, AT&T.net, which is going to take you over to att.currently.yahoo.com, something like that. You get the picture. They're going there and they're trying to log in. They're going to try a username. They're going to try a password. And if that works, good. They have access to your, it's not good, it's good for them. They have access to your account. Now, in the case of Yahoo, they got the username, part of the password. The rest of the password was unknown, but if the password is pretty easy to guess the rest of it, like let's say maybe you have a son or daughter, maybe you have a daughter named Robin, could be a son named Robin also, and then you have the birth year. And so, what was actually displayed was your email address, and then ROBI, and then the rest of it was not displayed. Well, they could guess that it's Robin, and then they would guess some other things after that. If it was pretty easy, that these bots can break in and crack that password. Now, sometimes when the breach is out there, the entire username, which would be the email address in most cases, and password are out there. They're known. They're available for those who are hackers and scammers that are purchasing this. So that type of information is out there on the dark web. Sometimes Social Security numbers are available as well. Sometimes date of birth. Sometimes driver's license numbers. So really you get the picture. If certain information is out there, then someone could actually have enough information, a crook could have enough information to go and open up a fraudulent loan in your name. And that's called identity theft. And so credit card numbers can be available on the dark web. So these are things that you need to protect against. Some other things that are available on the dark web. You also do have some illegal activity that's on the dark web, including drugs. So you can actually buy drugs on the dark web. There's hacking tools that are available on the dark web. So when we're looking at various hacking tools out there, some of the hacking tools go for as little as $10. There's even devices. There's one device called a flipper, and with a flipper, it's a little handheld device. It'll fit in your hand, and there's buttons that you put on it, and it basically generates an electronic code. And it can do things such as, if you've ever gone to a hotel and they give you a card, that card is programmed. That card has it has an electronic code in it, and that card can get you into your room. Well, with a flipper, flippers can be programmed to get you into any hotel room, or to get you into the access door, or to a building that has maybe a card that you're using, or maybe a gated community that has a card that you use to open the gate, or a building to open the door. Many times that information is transmitted wirelessly from that sensor to another box, and the flipper can actually capture that wireless signal and then send over that information so people can actually get access to buildings or to communities that they shouldn't have access to. I mean, think about the different, some companies are using this technology to actually secure access to certain doors. Certainly a hospital has you have to have the access to get into certain parts of the hospital. You have to work there. Well, unless you have a flipper, with a flipper you could actually crack that. So these are types of information that's available. There's also, again, hacking tools that are available, including one of the things that happens out there is people can actually buy some of the tools that infect computers, that allow hackers to get into computers. There's even this software that encrypts your data. If you were tricked into opening up a link that starts encrypting your data, that launches malicious code that starts encrypting your data, that's called ransomware. You would then be asked to pay money. Well, that software is available for rent. It's called ransomware as a service, similar to software as a service, which is just a term. If you are a subscriber to Microsoft 365 or any of Adobe's cloud services, cloud software, that's an example of software as a service. So you're paying a monthly fee for use of software, and or maybe an annual fee for use of software. Well, hackers can actually pay other hackers that have written ransomware software, and they can get this information, and they can purchase that on the dark web, or or through other means. But the dark web is one of the ways that the hackers can put their information and their tools and their programs up for sale, and people can actually hackers can actually purchase those. Now, also there are some other illegal activities that are available on the dark web, including prostitution, child pornography, human trafficking is also out there. So there's some really bad stuff on the dark web. So you definitely, this is, again, we mentioned there's a lot, you could get into trouble on the dark web if you were just out there and innocently hopped onto one of these sites that has some illegal activity, and one of the federal agencies knew that you were out there. Well, that could be a problem. And they could even use certain things like your camera or your audio to actually try to locate and figure out who you are. Well, some of the things that are out there, we mentioned, that, from your perspective, obviously, hopefully, you don't know anyone that has been kidnapped and is, being sold. I know that stuff does happen. And so, if that type of thing were something that you were dealing with, then definitely the human trafficking part of it might be of interest to you. But the things that are most interesting to most people is your usernames, your passwords, your date of birth, your driver's license number, your social security number. Is this information available on the dark web for you, and how could you know whether it's available on the dark web? So and it is possible to do a dark web scan and to find out where how this happens, what information is available on the dark web. And this is something that we'll talk about when we come back from the next break. We'll talk about how those scans are run, what types of information can be available, and what types of information can you see. How can you use that information to help protect your information so that your information is not stolen and you're protecting your data? You're listening to a Faster PC radio heard on this station every Saturday in the 10 o'clock hour. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back for the final segment of today's show. Listen, if you want to get your computer questions answered and you haven't called in, now's your opportunity. In fact, this is your last opportunity coming up. 772-340-1590. 772-340-1590. You can also head over to our Facebook page, and you can actually, from the Facebook page, you can type your computer questions into the comment section of the live video, and we'll cover them on today's show. But you know what? You've got to get over there right now, or give us a call, 772-340-1590, so we can answer your computer questions. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC. A Faster PC has been here, and as Florida begins to open for business,
The Faster PC.
will remain open to repair computers 9 to 5 Monday through Friday and 9 to 2 Saturdays. We offer curbside drop-off and pickup and on-site service where a Faster PC can come to you. And we can fix many computer problems remotely without requiring any in-person contact. A Faster PC is also working to help our customers set up remote access so that employees can continue to work and be productive from home. Computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
A Faster PC is conveniently located at 7190 South US 1 next to the new Dollar General in Port St. Lucie, and on the web at
www.afasterpc.com.
that's www.afasterpc.com. For more information, call 878-5978. Again, that's 772-878-5978. Even in times like these, when you have computer problems,
You need a Faster PC.
This is Brian Longworth, host of A Faster PC Radio, where we answer your computer questions for free every Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. But it gets even better than that.
Now, wait a minute. How could it possibly get any better than that?
Yes, Cliff. A Faster PC has technicians standing by every Saturday ready to work on your computer.
Wait a minute. Technicians standing by on a Saturday?
Well, Cliff, A Faster PC has technicians standing by Monday through Friday for standard and emergency service, both in-shop and on-site. That means you can bring your computer to A Faster PC or A Faster PC can come to you. And if you need computer service in a hurry, we offer emergency service both in-shop and on-site. We can handle anything from software installs, viruses, spyware, to multi-site VPN networking. Computer problems?
You need a faster PC.
A Faster PC, conveniently located at 7186 South US 1, Port St. Lucie, and on the web at afasterpc.com. For more information, call 878-5978. 878-5978. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
Welcome back to A Faster PC Radio. This is the last segment of today's show. We'd love to answer your computer questions, but if you don't call, we can't answer. Give us a call. The number to have your computer question answered is 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590, or you can hop on over to our Facebook page, A Faster PC, and actually from there, you can type your question into the comment section. So again, just a few more minutes to answer your questions. We did want to remind you also that not only can you ask your questions at the Facebook page or by calling 772-340-1590, but you can also watch the video as well. So some of the questions that I'm answering, as I answer those questions, I'll be able actually to show you the steps that you go through to resolve computer problems. And if you're not where you can watch it right now, that's fine. You can watch it at your convenience shortly after the show's over. It'll be up there on our Facebook page. You can get there one of two ways. Either go to our website, afasterpc.com. We have a link that says listen to A Faster PC Radio. If you click on that, it'll take you to our Facebook page, or go to Facebook and search for A Faster PC. We also wanted to remind you that in the shop we have technicians standing by today to work on computers and resolve computer problems. We're at 7190 South US 1, and our number in the office is 772-878-5978. And of course, we're here to answer your questions. Well, your computer questions, and we could answer other questions, but we're here specifically to answer computer questions. Computer problems? You need a faster PC.
Yes, you do, and we are back ready to answer your computer questions, your technology questions as well. And also, we're ready to solve technology and computer problems as well. And we also do still have this trivia question out there. We haven't had any callers. No one has guessed. And the trivia question is, who or what organization started the dark web? And so there's actually, kind of when I say who or what organization, that may be a little bit of a hint. There's two possible answers on this, and either one of them will be a correct answer, will be counted as a correct answer, and would actually, what we're actually looking at here is anyone that does call in with a correct answer would get a free dark web scan that could be used for you or an organization that you're associated with. And so that way you can find out if your information is on the dark web, and we can actually get you that information. And if you think and you want to find, you want to call to be a part of that, the number is 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590, and Cliff will let me know that you're on the air, or waiting on the phone, and we'll bring you onto the call. And so boy, yes, we have Alan Love has just texted in, and he has the correct answer. Actually, he has both of the correct answers. So, is he on the line?
No, Judy's on the line.
Judy's on the line. Okay, we'll go to Judy, and if both of you have it right, we'll give you both a free dark web scan. So Judy, how can we help you today? Are you calling for the trivia question or for another purpose? You there, Judy? Let me make sure I don't hear Judy.
Judy? Yes. Ian Clark?
Yes. Yeah, so Ian Clark, it was a college student that actually came up with the dark web, and then it was used by the Department of Defense, primarily the U.S. Navy, and then it was the U.S. Navy released it to the general public. So the Navy originally used it as a way to actually communicate anonymously. And there are some good uses for the dark web, even though there's some other information. So Cliff will send me. Hopefully he has your information, Judy. If not, our number in our shop is 772-878-5978. And if you give a call, with your information, we can make sure you have that. So, and it looks like we have Carmen. Is it Carmen on the line?
Carmen.
All right, Carmen, welcome to A Faster PC Live Technical Support. How can we help you today?
Yeah, hi. Thanks for taking the call. I got an issue. My brother has been victimized by hacking. He's in the middle of a very contentious custody battle.
Yes.
And the brother is dating basically a gentleman that has been utilizing electronic techniques to hack his computer, hack his phone. They have a 7-year-old that apparently when he's sleeping, they're passing the phone off to them, through the window. And there's been some really nasty things happening, and he's trying to find someone to help him to regain his digital security and his footprint. He's been looking everywhere. He can't get any help. We've looked at some big companies. We've, tried getting the phone scrubbed. Nothing seems to work. It's hard for me to go into very specifics. I'm just trying to get pointed in the right direction. Are you guys able to work with personal security?
Yes, we do provide cybersecurity. Yeah, we do provide cybersecurity, and we can definitely, there's several things we can do. We do scan computers, make sure that they're clean, make sure there's no remote support software on there. We also have a cybersecurity package that we provide, and we provide this for not only businesses and organizations, but also for home people in home offices and even residential people. And so there's software that actually can monitor what's happening and also lock down the system so that malicious software can't actually run on the system. So, and there's various levels. We could definitely talk with him and look at the system and see, come up with a plan, of what we believe needs to be run on that system, to make sure that system is as safe as possible. So.
Yeah, that'd be great, because it's actually gotten to the point where his quality of life has been greatly diminished. He's been having some serious problems with it, and it's ridiculous, and no one can help. So, thank you.
You're welcome.
You want to take it up air and maybe take down my information?
Yes. Well, let me give you our office number. Our office number is 772-878.
Okay, hold on. Driving.
Yep.
Let me.
Yep. Yeah, you can even go to our website if you wanted to. Our website address is afasterpc.com, and our phone number is on the website. And of course, WPSL has our number as well. 772-340-1590 is their number, and our number is 772-878-5978. So 878-5978. Yes.
878-5978. Okay. And do I ask for someone specifically?
Well, just give a call, and if you give a call just a little bit after the show's over, I'll let Jessica know, and she can patch the call over to me.
Okay. All right,
Okay.
excellent. Thank you so
All
much.
right. Thank you. All right, we're going to the lines again. We have George on the line. Welcome to a Faster PC Live technical support, George. How can we help you today?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Doing good.
Okay, over there?
Yes.
Oh, good. The first time I tried to call, I got a tanning salon because I thought you said 50 instead of 15.
Okay. Sorry about that.
No. This is not the number, so I just want to count it like 50, not 15. But that doesn't matter. But my question is, when I go on certain websites and I click something that they do, whether get tickets or whatever, there'll be times where it says, we're not allowing you to, not recognizing this. It doesn't take me to the page. It just gives me an error message.
Okay.
You want to help me with clearing that up? Because it doesn't recognize my computer sometimes.
Yeah, so sometimes when you have links that are out there and the links go to a certain location, that link can be broken. So if the link is broken where, maybe the link is to another site, it could even be to the same site, but maybe someone after the link was created, someone went and changed the link or changed the page where it goes to, maybe that page doesn't exist anymore. And so you can have situations like that where the link still exists. It still points you to the place where the information was at one point, but the information no longer is there. So that's one possibility. Another possibility, which is kind of along the same lines, is some sites are malicious. So if the link was to a malicious site, that it could be that that maybe that site didn't purposely take down that link, but that site may have been taken down because it was discovered that they were involved in malicious activity, and the web hosting company may have taken them down when they discovered that this malicious activity was happening. So those are some things. There's also certain plugins in your browser that can help protect you from malicious sites, and sometimes those plugins will warn you before you go to a site, hey, do you really want to go here? We don't recommend this. Some ad blocking plugins and also plugins that check for malicious content will warn you, and you can override them and still go there if you want to, if you choose to. But really, you should only do that if you're really sure that that's a good location to go to. Then you also have certain circumstances where, let's say, a SSL certificate is not valid anymore. And sometimes this can happen in one browser but not another browser. And this happens even sometimes with legitimate sites, big sites. We have some clients that are lawyers that access, let's say, the Clerk of the Courts website, and occasionally their website will have a problem with the SSL certificate. And the SSL certificate is what tells the browser that a website is secure and that it's safe to go there. And I'm not just picking on the Clerk of the Courts website, but that is one example, and it could be any website out there. If the SSL certificate has expired, or maybe it expired and a new certificate was installed, but it takes a little bit of time for that to roll out through the internet, and for a period of time, either until the web developer realizes that the certificate expired, and they really should have corrected it ahead of time, until they realize the certificate expired, or they correct that, you're going to get error messages out there when people try to go to those sites. So those are some of the reasons that you can have for links not working. And particularly, one of the things you just want to be very, very cautious when whenever someone is providing something free, just make sure it's a legitimate company that's providing the information. Look at the link, see if does the link take you to their site? Does it take you to another site? If it's taking you to another site, then, you just need to, kind of evaluate, is that site safe? And so, you want to kind of look and see whether this, what's that?
Norton does that for me.
Yes.
Very rarely do I go on a malicious site, but every once in a while I do something different, and it'll warn me if there's a malicious site I don't want to go on.
Right. And some of our customers tell me, hey, it wasn't a bad site, but it probably was, I mean, the thing is, if the software is warning you, in most cases, you don't want to go there. So, well, real quick, we only have about 10 seconds, so I don't think we have enough time. Maybe you can call back on next week's show, and we can answer that next question, and that number is 1590, 340-1590.
Appreciate your time.
Thank
And
you.
we're coming to the end of today's show, but if you've missed any part of this show or just want to listen to it again or watch it again, because you can do that at our Facebook page and YouTube channel. You can not only hear the show, but also see the show. And when we've described and shown you how to resolve computer problems, you can actually see that and watch it over and over again at our Facebook page or our YouTube channel. You can get there by going to our website of fasterpc.com and clicking on the links. We're open today until 2 p.m. Monday through Friday, we're open from 9 to 5. And next Saturday, we'll be open from 9 to 2. We want to invite you to listen to our church radio show tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. here on WPSL. The title to tomorrow's sermon is, Why Won't Christians Work as Diligently to Protect Life as Pro-Abortion Advocates Do to Destroy Life? You can listen to other sermons on our church website, covenanttabernacle.com, or our church Facebook page, Covenant Tabernacle World Outreach Center. You can find a Faster PC's Facebook page and YouTube channel by searching for a Faster PC on Facebook and YouTube, or by going to our website and clicking on the links. While there, you can actually watch the show, not only hear the show, but also watch the show and see the steps that we go through to actually resolve computer problems. A Faster PC is conveniently located at 7190 South US 1 on the east side of US 1, just north of Rio Mar. We're also on the web at www.afasterpc.com. Again, that's afasterpc.com. And you can reach us at 772-878-5978. Again, 772-878-5978. Computer problems?
Don't you know by now you need a faster PC?
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Isn't it about time that we protect every human being in America, including the preborn? Go to personhoodflorida.com today to sign the Human Life Protection Amendment to establish liberty and justice for all. Again, that's personhoodflorida.com.